we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just...
Good morning. How's this for a place to wake up, eh? Finland, beautiful. Forests, lakes, a few mozzies out I think. Just us and the mosquitoes. Mike's just trying to see if we can get our diesel heater working. It might be the pump.
There's no fuel going through.
Yesterday our diesel heater packed up. So that might mean we start heading south a bit quicker than we planned because it's very cold. We don't really like the cold. We've been in Norway all this time, but we don't actually like cold. After over a month in Norway, our road trip heads south of the Arctic Circle through Finland. Quiet forests, peaceful lakes, and a road so wide it had us wondering why. Oh, by beautiful lake spot. It was absolutely perfect place to camp. It was literally just down this little dirt road, off the main road, and because you're down the dip, you didn't even hear the main road at all. So we're currently following the E75, which is the main route that runs from Norway all the way down to Greece, believe it or not. So we sat on this road, we just end up in Greece. Should we do that, Mike?
Could do.
Be a bit warmer there. A fun fact, we once drove from London to Greece in 2 days. That's right, 2 days.
Just wonder why this road is so wide. It's like 6 lanes wide and, I don't know, a kilometre, 2 kilometres long. Wonder if it's an emergency runway for the forces. Big transport plane comes in and lands on top of us.
Well, Russia is just over there, I guess. It's not far.
So this is a little bit interesting. So at the end of that runway, there's this lovely tar-sealed wide road. Comes into the woods and then a great big open area. I reckon that's transport planes come in, all the army things come off the plane, drive around here, get camped up, and then go off adventurising and fighting, pretend fighting in the woods here. Look at it, it's massive.
Yeah, it is weird. It just does seem a little bit odd. Never seen anything quite like this. It could be just for camper van parking, Mike.
Might be, but it's smoother than the main road.
Yeah. A lot of people heading north. I'm glad we've been up there and done it because it was a perfect time, not too busy, and we got to experience all the snow as well. Just seen a wide load go past. In New Zealand, when it's a wide load, it's usually a house or something on a truck. Here it's tanks on trucks. That's pretty cool.
Perhaps we've done Norway and Finland at the right time if they're moving tanks up there.
Well, sadly, we're going to be leaving the Arctic Circle soon, but look at the weather. It's come out nice and warm, just in time to get by without a heater. Well, look at us. We've got t-shirts on, and it's 12 degrees. Shows how accustomed we are to the cold. So it's 14 degrees, and it's time to strip off. It's hot. You can tell the people who've just been in the northern part of the Arctic, eh? They're the ones wearing shorts as soon as it hits 14 degrees. Do we really need that diesel heater? Not if it stays like this. So we're just coming into the Arctic Circle sign, crossing now. That's it. Our Arctic adventure done. The Santa Claus place. Should we go and have a look at the Santa Claus place, Mike? We'll have a look at the Santa Claus place. Anyway, so that's our Arctic adventure done. Maybe we'll do another one next year. I don't think so. We're going somewhere warmer next year. So that's the Santa Claus holiday village. If you want to, you can meet Santa at the Christmas house. It's definitely a bit different than when we crossed over in Norway, didn't it? When it was all covered in snow. There's no snow to be seen here.
Very touristy.
So was the Arctic Centre on the Norway side. I think it'd be a bit more magical in winter though. A bit more Christmassy anyway. Well, that's it. We're officially leaving the Arctic. Sad, it's been a great time. Loved it up there so much. And we've got our shorts on. Well, certainly a bit of armed forces activity going on here. There's a army truck back there, a couple of fighter jets just went into land. So Finland, they don't use the Eurofighter, they use the FA-18 Hornet. Size of it. Jeez, he's huge. There's antlers.
Yeah.
Taking his frickin' time.
Yeah.
I hope that car's, he knows what to do. He's from. They're gonna push him off.
Push him on down the road.
It's gone. So we're heading down to that camp spot, and it looked as if someone had got stuck, so I got out to check, and I just got swamped by mosquitoes and ants. And I got bitten by an ant, and we got a few mosquitoes in the car, so we quickly retreated out of there. So we're still looking for somewhere to camp. We eventually found our home for the night, right beside a lake. Good morning, welcome to another day in Finland. Man, what a different day today is. Yesterday was hot and sunny, today it's raining, and the mosquitoes just attacked us. We had them in our van, so it's time to leave. Originally we'd planned to explore more of Finland, but we're struggling a bit without a heater, and every time we get out of the van, we get attacked by mosquitoes. So we've decided to fast track it south to Helsinki, where we hope to catch a ferry to Estonia. Tonight we stumbled upon a free camp spot by a calm lake. The pine trees reflecting in the water were perfect, like a forest growing upside down. It's like Finland wasn't happy with the amount of trees it already had and decided it needed more. Good morning and welcome to another day in Finland. We're just heading south. We're going to head down towards Helsinki, where we're going to try and catch a ferry over to Estonia, and we'll try and do a little bit of sightseeing along the way. So come along, it'll be fun. So the landscape in Finland's not quite as dramatic as Norway, but it's still very beautiful, especially when you get off into the little places where you find a little nook by a lake, and it's so peaceful. But there's a lot of mosquitoes around, and we're struggling a little bit with that. The first part of the day was all driving, but the second part was much more interesting. The weather today was awful. Rain pelted down so hard at times that the road ahead disappeared in a blur of water and wiper blades. Visibility dropped to just a few metres, and I found myself actually gripping the edge of the seat. After 4 or 5 hours in the rain, we arrived in the small town of Porvoo, just an hour from Helsinki. We parked in a free car park where we could stay the night. The old town was just a short walk away. But it wasn't the usual European historic centre. Instead of stone or brick, Porvoo's charm came from its beautifully preserved wooden houses, some dating back to the 18th century. We just pick a street and walk up it. So apparently Porvoo in Finland is the second oldest city, well, town, I don't know if it's a city, in Finland. It's really funny, you think of old as brick places, these are all wooden, but you can see why. You've seen all the pine trees here. It just makes for a slightly different vibe, doesn't it, for an old town? These red wooden boathouses are probably the most famous sight in Porvoo. Back in the day, they were used by merchants to store goods coming in from overseas. Things like salt and spices. We went to a restaurant overlooking the river, and it was by far the best meal I've had in a long time. I had the chicken katsu poke bowl, and I have no idea how they packed in so much flavour into a salad. Mike had the steak with a chimichurri sauce, which was equally as good. Good morning, welcome to a wet, rainy day in Finland. We're just leaving the quaint little town of Porvoo, and today we're heading to Helsinki to catch a ferry to Tallinn in Estonia. We're not going to spend too much time in Helsinki because, you know us, we don't do cities very well. So we're just coming into Helsinki now with its cobblestone streets. When all we got lost, we went to the wrong place and then almost got in trouble for going into a secure area. We're here now, I think. This is the right place. We're not going to do an exploring because we're nowhere near anywhere by the looks of it. Oh man, what a drama. We were going to leave at 8 to get here by 9 for a 10:30 crossing. Left at 7, it took us 2 hours for a 1 hour journey. Join us in the next episode where we catch the ferry to Estonia and explore a brand new country. We're not really sure what we're looking for here. It's really spooky.